Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you so much. You're beautiful. Thank you everyone for coming on the show. On my Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. Today we have some wonderful guests. We have so much more to share with you on the show. But before we do so, let's meet our guests, everybody. Thank you. How you doing, Amanda?
I'm doing great, Chris.
And Justyna, how you doing?
I'm great.
Before we kick off today's show, let's get to meet you, please.
Hi, I'm Amanda Delaney, and I'm a business coach mentor, but my big passion is to help passionate people. So what I've done is I've brought a community of people together. They're all business owners, and these business owners are the kindest, most generous, supportive, cheerleading. They're just so encouraging to each other.
Wow.
That I wake up every day, Chris, and I pinch myself. I said, is this real? Is this really happening in my world?
Wow.
And it's just so encouraging.
Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank you. And also to Justyna.
My name is Justyna. I'm owner of Vop Just Styling, so I'm image consultant and I'm fashion consultant. So what I do on a daily basis, I work with different women and I help them to find their confidence and improve their life. And like simply, I guess the best way to describe my work is like when I wake up and I get a message, like similarly as you, I get a message from one of the girl like, I never believe in myself. After meeting you, now I do. And you know, I just changed the way I look at myself. So
Wow, amazing. Thank you. I love this, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show. One of the things I want to say, give it up for all these wonderful women. I love their clothing, I love their dress. All of you, come on, give it up, everybody. Thank you. I have to compliment you too. You know, did you two plan this at all?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, there was no testing and to say, hey, baby, what you gonna wear?
No, just met each other today.
Okay, very good. So good chemistry, good chemistry. I mean, a great job you two are doing. It's wonderful. This is why we love this show. And it's great to have you guys. So tell us more inside about what you do. I know you've given us some highlight about it, you know, which is great, but what really inspires you to go into it? Talk us about it.
What inspires me is to see and ignite the passion that people have inside them. So I come across people all the time. I work a lot with business owners, men and women, and they're passionate and they're great at what they do, but they may lack just that little bit of self-belief. So I believe it's my role to ignite that.
Wow.
To believe in somebody. And I think we all need that. It doesn't matter what level you're at.
Very true.
But when you have somebody who's cheerleading you and saying, come on, you can do this.
It's got the energy.
Yes.
The power.
That's what people say to me all the time. Amanda, we come here, we love your energy.
Very good.
And I've lots of energy.
Wow.
The other thing I love is I live by my values, Chris.
Very good.
And I have a huge mission. And that mission is, I always say to people, don't come around me if you're afraid of heights.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm going to lift you up.
Wow, come on. Beautiful. I love that. You're not afraid of heights. I love that. I remind me of that. Justyna, let me get to meet you. Fashion is what you always want to do.
Yeah.
Give us more insight. What really gets you into it?
Yeah, I like what you said about kind of inspiration that you have to try to find who you want to be. And for me, the story was a bit different because I came here, I'm from Poland, I came here 11 years ago. And when I started, I got a job in an amazing company. I was with them for 11 years. And like when I started, it was hard, trust me, like, I mean, they kind of teach me a lot of English and the other stuff at school. But you know, like the moment when you hit the reality is not as good as you might think it is.
Very true.
But I said like, I will make it, and I made it, and I was there for 11 years. And 7 years ago when I had my first son, Victor, like, I think everybody in life, they have this moment when you have that question, is that what I really want? Is that where I really want to be? And like Victor inspired me to kind of look for something different.
Very good.
The reason why I came to this country was that I finished my first degree in Poland and I always want to do a second degree like abroad. So I did my master's on UCD in management.
Wow.
Very good.
But it was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, and I'm still here and I really enjoy it. So this is how I find it. Like my kids really inspire me. I guess this is what is good, like coming back to your point, is you have to know how to find that. And sometimes just making that step, because for me, when I had my second son, Oscar, like, because after I had Victor, I was like, yeah, maybe I should change something. But you know, my work was so amazing that like that question, I put it on side. It's like, okay, it is actually, you know, maybe there's something more I could do, but I really like my job and there's nothing really I can complain about. When I had Oscar, I went to Poland and like literally from one day to another, I talked to my mom and said, like, listen, like weekends you take kids and like I'm going to school, and I did professional personalized styling diploma. And at the time, I didn't know if that's what I want to do. Like, it's just like my friends, they forced me. And like very, very quickly, I decided, yes, that's what I got.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. Beautiful. So what we talk about, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. What matters most is how much time you want to put into it, especially if it's something you really want to do. And sometimes I beat myself. I say, hey, what about if I wasn't doing what I'm doing today and someone else is doing it? That would be the worst pain for me anyway, because I was like, I should have been there. I should have been doing that.
Yes, don't die with your music inside you.
Keep it out there.
Go do it.
Yeah, exactly. So Amanda, you go to events, like you host your own event, if I may say, and you meet people. What would be the kind of main message you would use to motivate them, to get them to say, hey, you can do it?
The main message? Somebody said to me, I run events all the time, there's 90 to 100 people now coming, we're outgrowing venues and it's just phenomenal what's happening. And someone's asked me this question before the last event, because there was like 150 people registered. Amanda, are you nervous?
Yeah.
And I said, sure, I don't have to be nervous.
Very true.
I just have to ignite you guys, because you are the magic.
True.
So it's my values, and this is something that keeps coming back for me, and I got a message this morning again that it confirms this. For me, the transformation comes from understanding who you're to become, and that's in your values, your values, not the values that you were, you've conditioned to believe or that maybe your parents had, but your true core values. I did a lot of work on myself around that, Chris, and when I discovered what they really were, I say put them on every morning like your socks.
Wow.
So no matter if it's your business, it's your family, it's your kids, it's the people you meet at the shops, are you wearing your values? That's when your boundaries and how you allow people treat you and your confidence can grow when you're congruent with them.
Wow. Come on. Amazing. You have to go to our event now, right? But she's really saying so many things that read your mind.
This is why we call it
beautiful.
We Can and We Will. It's not about I, it's about we.
And we can.
We can.
That's wonderful. Stylist, give us more insight. How do you tailor yourself? Like in terms of, do you sketch? How do you cut? Give us some more insight.
Yeah, so I do a lot, but for me, the main focus is the woman I work with. So I do consultation for individual women, but I do it as well for like big events.
Okay.
So I do campaign for different campaigns, or I do like photo shoot styling. It really depends. But my kind of thing, which I really like and enjoy, is that when I work with a woman, and like I really see her growing and I see her life being like changing. For me, I actually have two set of different customers. So one, there are women who come to me because something changed in their life. It's either they change partner,
Very true.
like they had a baby and they think that nothing really else can happen to them because they have to focus just on the kids.
Okay.
And they just either don't have time or don't have a self-belief. And that's very important. So then we kind of do that consultation. And my main point, like you mentioned about values, and definitely that's important, but I talk as well about things which you appreciate in your life and things which you appreciate about yourself. Of course, everybody has something which they don't like, but if you keep on, focusing on this all your life, like, moment you wake up and your life is gone, and it's just not,
Wow, amazing. You didn't model yourself before, yeah?
No, my job was very different. It was actually funny because after I left company, I had a consultation with career coach. I was just like, wait a moment. So you have here 11 years of amazing experience as I was a leader in one of the American companies here. We had like more than 1,000 people, and like we managed Europe and all different stuff I had. So I kind of get there in terms of my career. She was like, wait a moment, so you want me to leave all of that and you're starting just totally from the scratch? I'm like, yeah.
That's tough. Guys, we'll run out of time. Amanda, your event, do you do it every month, weekly?
Every 6 weeks. It's called We Can and We Will Talk. And then in between that, Chris, I run exclusive skill workshops for business owners.
For business owners as well, yeah. And what would be the website for people to kind of find you, things like that?
It will be
Amandadelaney.ie.
amandadelaney.ie.
All right, we'll pop that in on this front screen. So, Amanda, before we wrap things, I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also, Justyna, have you any event coming up something soon as well?
Yeah, so I have an event, but I have tickets sold out for 30th of this month. But I do lots of events, and as well you can find me on vopstyling.com or Vop Styling on Facebook.
Wonderful. Come on, give it up for Amanda Delaney! And also for Justyna, everybody! Wonderful. Thank you so much, girls. I wish you guys best of luck. But keep in touch. I really want to see this happening on the show. All right, okay, stay tuned. All right, coming up on the show. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for watching the J Request Show. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also on Instagram. For more behind the scene, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. See you soon. Thank you.